Traveling to Florence anytime soon? Here is the things not to do when you visit the birthplace of the Renaissance. We have made a useful list of things to have in mind so you can enjoy this captivated city. To make sure you have the best experience possible, here are 12 things you should never do in Florence. Florence is a living museum, its streets adorned with sculptures and monuments that have withstood the test of time. But these treasures are fragile. Imagine touching a centuries-old fresco, the oils on your fingers slowly degrading the pigments, or leaning against a marble statue, the pressure of your weight causing microscopic cracks. It's heartbreaking to think about, isn't it? These works of art are irreplaceable. By keeping our hands to ourselves, we become responsible travelers, ensuring these masterpieces are preserved for generations to come. Remember, a photograph allows you to capture the moment without leaving a trace. Now, let's talk about food. Florentine cuisine is about simple, fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. But wander too close to the Duomo or the Uffizi, and you'll find yourself surrounded by tourist traps. You know the ones. Pictures of pizza on the menu, inflated prices, and sadly mediocre food. Instead, wander a few blocks away from the main squares. Duck into a trattoria with handwritten menus and the aroma of slow-cooked ragu wafting out the door. That's where you'll find the real Florence on your plate. Florence is a city best explored on foot. Its narrow cobbled streets, once walked by Michelangelo himself, are not meant for cars. Plus, the heart of Florence, the Centro Storico, is a ZTL zone. This means driving here without a permit will get you an unwelcome souvenir, a hefty fine. Imagine the frustration of navigating narrow, one-way streets only to find yourself slapped with a ticket. Why add that stress to your trip? Instead, lace up your most comfortable shoes, because in Florence, getting lost is part of the adventure. Number 4. Uncover the hidden gems. Of course, you can't come to Florence and not visit the Uffizi Gallery or be mesmerized by Brunelleschi's dome, but Florence is much more than its blockbuster sights. Step off the beaten path and discover the serenity of the Bardini Gardens, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the city. Explore the Stilettos Museum, a treasure trove of armor, costumes, and art from around the world. These hidden gems offer a different perspective on Florence, a chance to connect with the city on a more intimate level. Number 5. Book ahead, skip the line. You've come all the way to Florence to stand in line. I didn't think so. The Uffizi, the Accademia Gallery, the Duomo, these iconic sites draw huge crowds. Imagine the disappointment of arriving, only to find the lines snaking around the block, your precious time ticking away. But there's a simple solution. Book your tickets online in advance. It takes just a few minutes and guarantees your entry at your chosen time. You'll thank me later. Number 6. When in Florence, dine like the Florentines do. In Florence, food is not just fuel, it's an art form, a celebration of tradition. So when you sit down at a trattoria, remember you're not just ordering a meal, you're experiencing a piece of Florentine culture. Asking for ketchup on your pizza or a cappuccino afternoon might seem harmless, but it can raise eyebrows. Instead, embrace the local customs. Order a glass of Chianti Classico with your bistecca alla Fiorentina. Savor the rich flavors of ribollita soup and end your meal with a digestivo like limoncello. Number 7. Slow down and savor the flavor. Florence isn't a city to be rushed. Trying to cram too much into one day will leave you feeling like you've run a marathon. Resist the urge to check off every item on your itinerary. Instead, embrace the Italian concept of la dolce far niente, the sweetness of doing nothing. Take a break in a sunny piazza, sip a cappuccino before noon, of course, and watch the world go by. That's the beauty of Florence. It invites you to slow down, breathe, and simply be. Number 8. Don't get caught on the train tracks. Italy's train system is efficient and affordable, a great way to explore beyond Florence. But before you hop aboard, there's a crucial step: validating your ticket. Those little yellow machines on the platform aren't just for decoration, they stamp your ticket with the date and time, proving you're not trying to pull a fast one. Getting caught without a validated ticket can result in a hefty fine, putting a damper on your Italian adventure. So save yourself the trouble and validate. Number 9. Outsmart the Pickpockets. Sadly, pickpockets are a reality in any tourist hotspot, and Florence is no exception. They're cunning and often operate in crowded areas like the Ponte Vecchio or busy markets. But don't let their presence spoil your trip. Be aware of your surroundings, keep your valuables close, and consider using a money belt or a secure bag. A little vigilance goes a long way in keeping your belongings safe. But number 10, while credit cards are widely accepted in Florence, especially in larger establishments, but it's always wise to have some euros on hand. Venture across the Arno River to the charming Oltrarno neighborhood, known for its artisan workshops and family-run trattorias. Here, cash is often preferred, especially for smaller purchases. So, before you haggle over a handmade leather wallet or indulge in a scoop of artisanal gelato, make sure you've got some euro notes in your pocket. Number 11, ladies. I know those stilettos look fabulous, but trust me, Florence's cobblestone streets are not their friend. Imagine yourself strolling along the Arno River, the Ponte Vecchio, glowing in the sunset, only to have your heel get stuck between the cobblestones. It's not a fashion statement you want to make. Opt for comfortable, sturdy shoes that can handle the uneven terrain. Your feet will thank you for it. Number 12. Florence is a city that comes alive with festivals and events throughout the year. From the Calcio Storico, a historic football match that's more like medieval rugby, to the vibrant flower market in Piazza della Repubblica, there's always something happening beyond the pages of your guidebook. Ask locals about upcoming events, check local websites, and immerse yourself in the Florentine spirit. These experiences will create lasting memories and give you a deeper appreciation for this vibrant city. So there you have it. 12 things you should never do in Florence to ensure your trip is nothing short of unforgettable. Remember, traveling is about more than just checking off sites. It's about connecting with a place and its people. By avoiding these common mistakes, you'll enjoy Florence like a true local and make the most of your visit to this incredible city. What are you most looking forward to seeing in Florence? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more travel tips and guides.